Signing on for today's lesson, and it begins with our quote for today, which was, "Don't take anything for granted. Every convenience needs to be celebrated." Oh, goodness. How many times do we take just the little conveniences and the not so little conveniences in our lives for granted? For example, we turn on a light switch and we expect the light to come on. We turn on a faucet and we expect water to come out. We turn on, well, my car, I have an older car with a key. I turn the ignition and I expect my car to come on. If you have a push button start, you push the button, you expect your car to start. All of these things that we just naturally take for granted because they always do what we expect them to do, right? And it's not until one of those conveniences is no longer convenient that we really begin to appreciate just how good we had it. It's sort of like that old saying, you never miss your well until, no, yes, you never miss your well until your water runs dry. Is that how that saying goes? I think that's how it goes. But anyway, it's you don't really miss those things that are convenient to you until you no longer have them. And I had an experience recently that just really kind of drove this point home for me. And a couple of years ago, I did a shower remodel, had a walk in shower put in. And several months ago, I started having some issues with the shower. So I had to reach out to the company and tell them I was having issues so that they could send somebody to my home to fix it. And the gentleman came out and made the, repairs to the shower, did all of the fixes and everything that needed to be done. Well, while he was here, he damaged a couple of things. Like, I don't know if he dropped like his toolbox or what, but he broke my toilet, broke the toilet seat initially, is all I thought that was broken. And so later that night, though, I realized like my toilet had started leaking. So I would flush it, it would fill, and then a little while later, it would like make like this little whooshing sound, like some of the water had leaked out and it was filling again. And so I was not sure what was going on because it wasn't doing that before he came. And so I reached out to the company to say, like, hey, while your guy was here, he broke my toilet. I need somebody to come and, like, what's your policy? What do you do? And they were very apologetic, said, we'll send somebody out, we'll get it fixed, whatever. And so, lo and behold, eventually we got schedules together and the guy came out to fix it. And it wasn't a big deal because I know it was not like driving my water bill real high or anything, but it was making that little sound. At first, it was just doing it like every 2 or 3 minutes. And then it was doing it like less frequently, but it was still doing it. So the bottom line is just, it was just really annoying. I just got tired of hearing the sound. And so what I started doing was after I would use the bathroom and flush, I would turn the water off on the toilet so that it wouldn't continue to fill and, leak out and then refill. So it's like every time, turn the water on, flush it, turn the water off, like every single time. Again, inconvenient. And so the guy came out and he got it fixed and said, just let me know. He said, I think it's this part. I'm going to replace this part. So he replaced that part and said, let me know if it still does it. So lo and behold, it was still doing it. So I reached out to him and said, hey, it's still doing it. He was like, okay, I think I'm going to try another fix. If that doesn't work, we'll just replace the whole toilet. So he came back out. He made another adjustment. Oh, okay, video froze again. So he came out again and did another fix, and he said, I think that'll fix it. And lo and behold, that did not fix it. So I called him again and said, like, no, that's not it. He said, okay, what we'll probably do then is just replace the whole toilet. If, that way we'll know that everything is working fine. So he came back again and replaced the whole toilet. And when I tell you, I love my new toilet, hallelujah. No more little dripping, leaking sounds. No more like filling every 2 or 3 minutes. It flushes, it fills, and then it's done. I was taking my toilet for granted. Every convenience needs to be appreciated. So, how many times do you move through your day? And again, I turn on the faucet, I expect water to come out. If that faucet was broken, that would be really inconvenient and you'd really miss having a working faucet. How many times Just flip on the light switch. Light comes on, convenient. We have a well-lit room. And I kid you not, I have probably said to my mom at least a dozen times, have I told you how much I love my new toilet? Because I really miss that convenience when it was inconvenient and I was constantly turning on the water and having to flush it. So think about how many things in your life you just really take for granted. Just those little simple things, which would be not so simple when they don't work the way they're supposed to. But just the expectation we have that it's going to work a certain way. And make sure that you take the time to just appreciate those conveniences, because it's really, really, really inconvenient when they don't work the way they're supposed to. So just in case you didn't get it, I really do like my new toilet. I don't have to turn the water on and off. I leave it on all the time. It flushes, does what it's supposed to, and I don't have to be bothered with it when I'm done. So make sure that you don't take anything for granted, because every convenience needs to be appreciated. That's our life lesson for today. Don't take anything for granted. So hashtag life lessons, hashtag listen and learn, hashtag words of wisdom. Make sure you appreciate all of the modern conveniences that you have. Okay, signing off.